This is where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm your host today. My name is Parrish Murphy. Welcome to the show. February marks Black History Month, and on today's show, we're going to look at some of HCC's events in observance of Black History Month. But first, we're going to join Donnell Cooper. He's co-chair of HCC's Black History Committee. Donnell, how are you doing today, man? Unmute your mic.
Hello, Mr. Parrish. How you doing today?
There we go. All right, doing good. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Now, one of the things I want to know is, can you give me a little bit of information about just the Black History Committee in general here at HCC?
Right. So again, the Black History Committee is definitely a group of committee members. We're all full-time faculty staff members. This has been an ongoing historical committee that the college has had for several years. We're actually considered as an affinity group under the HCC umbrella. And right now I have the pride privilege of co-chairing this stage with several other dignitaries here with our college. And so we're excited about our Black History celebration this year.
Great. Now, when is the 2023 Black History event?
Well, we are still going to be operating in a virtual world this year. So we are preparing now for upcoming celebration, which will be February the 23rd. We're going to be featuring this year with Fox 26. A lot of people have kind of faded away a little bit from some of the virtual activities, but we have really enjoyed this space as we've been able to take our internal network and share it with our local community of Houston. We're partnering with some of our national broadcasters. So again, on February the 23rd at 7:00 p.m., you will be able to see the pre-recorded celebration live on Fox 26 News.
That is great. Now, what's the theme of the event and the overall purpose of it?
So our theme this year is building a community of winners. Building a community of winners. And of course, we know in our historical point of view, as we look across the Black history as a culture throughout history, we have a lot of legacy that we could always celebrate. But this year, we're going to be celebrating our Houston's own community winners.
Okay. Now, who are the honorees for this year's event?
So this year, we're going to kick it off with our Mayor Sylvester Turner. As everyone knows, this is Mayor Turner's last year with us as a mayor for the city of Houston. He's been a great pioneer and a great partner here with Houston Community College. So he will be our spotlight community winner for this year. Then we also have our second community winner, which will be Ms. Paula Harris, who is the Houston Astros Foundation's chair. Ms. Paula Harris has just definitely set a great plethora of milestones here in the city, distributing donations and contributions of scholarships all throughout the city. So she will be our second community winner. Then we're also going to be honoring one of our feeder programs, which would be Booker T. Washington High School. Booker T. Washington, of course, is a historical minority-based high school here in the northeast corridor of Houston. And they're celebrating 130 years celebration on this year. And so we have a phenomenal program set up that's going to be highlighting a lot of their key student-based programs on this year's program. So you definitely don't want to miss the Black History Treat. And then last, bringing up our rear end would be none other than Miss Rashonda Jones. Miss Rashonda Jones is an all-dean ISD school teacher, and she was a recent 2022 Tony Award winner. And so we want to be able to highlight her for her recent accomplishments. We thank her for joining us on this year's Black History celebration.
Oh, wow. Once again, the virtual program will be aired on Fox 26 on February the 23rd at 7 p.m. Now, how can viewers donate to the scholarship initiative?
So again, you can go either to you can go to the HCC Foundation page. You can go to we have a Black History page on HCC's website as well. And then most importantly, throughout the entire show, we want to keep everybody mindful that it is a scholarship donation. So we will have a live QR code live on the screen throughout the entire show on the presentation. And that QR code can also be found on the website as well. And so again, we are encouraging those to really get involved, to donate to this cause. Our initiative for this scholarship initiative is to sow back into the seeds of minority students right here at HCC. And so we really want people to support us on this year, as we've set big goals for ourselves in this virtual platform, as I always say, with a zero-based budget.
Great. Now, how long has the Black History Committee been around here at HCC?
We've definitely been around 30 plus years. And I've had the privilege of taking over the legacy of one of the co-chairs since Dr. Edwards. But again, we have a lot of historical chairmen and co-chairs who have taken the lead on this Black History Committee role. But for the legacy, most people have known us from our in-person event, which is our historical Black Tie Gala. And we're proud to announce that our goal is to be back in person for 2024. So again, that will be our goal, to go back downtown and celebrate with our local Houstonians for 2024.
I look forward to it. I'll be glad when we get back to actually person to person. Virtual is fine, but I wouldn't mind being suited and booted and going to an event. I look forward to doing that very, very soon. Definitely. Great. Well, listen, thank you so much for all the information, Donnell. Always great to talk with you. His name is Donnell Cooper. He is co-chair of HCC's Black History Committee. Thank you for being on the topic today. And also, again, the show will air on Fox 26, February 23rd at 7 p.m. You have a good one, Donnell. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Paris.
Absolutely. Now, when we come back, we're going to learn how 2023 Black History events support our students here at HCC. We'll be back in a minute.
Sometimes what you need just shows up. Houston Community College has your back, whether you're knocking out some basics or upping your game for a better job. Enroll today for spring classes and frame your future with HCC.
For more than a year, we have kept you informed with more than 500 remote episodes. But now we're back, bigger and better, with more news and more guests. Join us live every weekday at 10 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube, and on HCC TV at noon and 5 p.m. You can watch from anywhere. We go where you go.
Welcome back to the topic. We are talking about HCC's Black History event. We have the wonderful pleasure of having one of my favorite people, Ms. Fheryl Prestage. She is co-chair of the Black History Committee, joining us today. Fheryl, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Parrish, and thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's no fun if you can't have none. That's what I say. Now, really quickly, what is the main purpose of the funds raised during this event?
So, Parrish, thanks to some of our amazingly generous donors, funds raised from this event provide huge opportunities to assist some of our deserving HCC students in their educational pursuits. Many of them want to become future winners, as our theme suggests, and we are helping them to do so in their chosen fields of study. With the sponsorships that have been provided from the BHC Scholarship Committee in the past, many of HCC's Black students, African American descent, are provided an opportunity to continue their studies that may have otherwise been preempted due to financial hardships. So we encourage our students to dream big and work hard, and these scholarships help to move our students from the big dream to realizing success.
Great. That is awesome. Now, exactly how many scholarships are distributed annually to the HCC students?
So in the past, over the years, BHC has provided dozens of scholarships on an annual basis. With the current funds that we've raised, what we've done is to ensure that we provide at least 10 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 annually, and those scholarships are awarded to those students that apply. However, there are BHC scholarships that are provided for students that provide or have extenuating circumstances. And some of those students might otherwise not be able to continue their studies. Just recently, past month or so, we were able to assist a student that may have had to drop out for the spring. And so we provided those emergency funds, and we do that for a number of students. And so in addition to the 10 that we provide on an annual basis, we also provide numbers of students with many needs for funding.
Okay. Now, who qualifies for the scholarships from the BHC?
Okay, so other than some of the generally accepted qualifying scholarships awards practices that are provided from our foundation, these scholarships are intended to address the needs of students of African American heritage or descent. I would be remiss if I did not take this time to mention that the efforts of the late Dr. William Harmon and others that had initiated these efforts with the first gala some many years ago, after acknowledging the distinct need. And so thank you to all of those trailblazers whose shoulders we continue to stand on.
Now, obviously, this is a great thing, and you can't do great things without support from great people. Who are some of the main community partners with you guys?
Oh my, we have so many amazing community partners. Some of them include HEB, Reliant, Kroger, Summers Industries, Irma Rose Winery, Centerpoint Energy, TDI Inc., Greater Houston Frontiers Club, Primeway Federal Credit Union, Senator Boris Miles, and of course we have many other contributors and donors from our very own HCC family of employees.
Now, that being said, if someone wants to actually become a partner with you guys, how can they do that?
So we've made it very easy, and we have options, one being our BHC 100 Club, where those donors are committed to donating $100 and to fund our scholarships. In addition to that, we have large donors and varying aspects of varying amounts of donor levels. We provided a BHC website link, and it's inclusive of a QR code that makes it really easy to donate. We also have a link where you can select that link to provide a matching gift if your employer allows so. And so we have many ways that we've made it easy for our supporters to donate.
That is great. Now, how can you make a donation if I'm just Joe Blow? What is the website that we can go to?
If you're just Joe Blow can go to our Black History website link, which is www.hccsfoundation.org. And on that foundation.org website, there is a link to the Black History website link itself for the 2023 BHC Gala.
One of the things about the BHC is I've noticed that they've just really gotten a lot of great people here at HCC. I know there's you, I know there's Donnell Cooper. What is it that this thing means to you guys to be a part of this and help these kids get scholarships?
So for speaking on behalf of the BHC and for my co-chair, Mr. Donnell Cooper, as well, and a number of other members that work diligently every year on the committee, we can see the results of the work that we do here. And we're very aware and intentionally focused on the needs of many students. $1,000 for a scholarship may not mean much or may not seem like much to some, but to others, to many of our students, that's the difference between being able to complete a program and start some life changes for not only that student, but for their family members as well. And so we've seen the results. We'll have a number of our students who have been recipients of scholarships that will come back. They're coming back for this gala as well, and they'll be sharing information with regard to the BHC scholarships that they've received and how it has indeed assisted them in completing their studies. And in many times, it's a game changer, it's a life changer, a life game changer for many of our students.
That's right. You can never have too much money for school. That's the truth.
That
Now,
is true.
I know that, you know, you've said that some of the kids come back and they come to the gala and things of that nature. What are some of the major effects that you've seen of these particular scholarships? Because, you know, you guys have been doing this for quite some time, and you've had kids that have graduated and kids that have gone on to other things. What are some of the success stories that you've heard or that you've seen from this scholarship?
So thank you for that question. Some of the success stories that we've seen have been students that have actually started their own companies, and they've been able to hire students and students that look like them, hire students at HCC that may have been awarded internships from those efforts. We've also seen a number of the students that actually come back and make donations so that we can further the cause. And so that not only are they recipients, but then they become donors as well. We've seen students that have shared stories, personal stories with us, where they have indeed shared how it has not only been a game changer for them, but the funds that they were afforded have truly been a game changer for their families as well. And so they've been able to even reach out or have family members that are kind of tracking in that same vein, and we've been able to assist them as well. And so we not only are able to, to work on the end of recruiting donors and sharing information so that others can offer contributions, but we are able to see the end results of the work that we're doing, and directly as it relates to the students and in our communications with them.
Great. This incredibly smart woman is Fheryl Prestage. She is co-chair of the HCC Black History Committee. I appreciate her, and not just only when my computer crashes. Thank you for joining us, Fheryl. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, when we return, we'll learn more on how HCC Central College is celebrating Black History Month.
Sometimes what you need just shows up. Houston Community College has your back, whether you're knocking out some basics or upping your game for a better job. Enroll today for spring classes and frame your future with HCC.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Welcome back to the topic. We're talking about Black History Month here at HCC. We're joined by Joseph Sam. He is Community Outreach Coordinator at Central College to learn more about some of the unique events they have planned at HCC Central. Mr. Sam, how you doing?
How's it going? It's a great Tuesday. Looking forward though to Friday.
Always looking forward to Friday. Always. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Awesome. Now, tell us a little bit about the BHM Resource Fair.
This is going to be a great event, and I just want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to be able to talk about this here, because this is going to be a wonderful event for the community. It's our Black History Month resource fair. We love to do resource fairs because it gives the community an opportunity to see some nonprofit organizations, businesses, services in their community that they may not know about, that can also benefit their lives and their day-to-day normal functions. So this resource fair is going to be held February 23rd. From 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. in our W.W. Horman building at Central Campus. And what we wanted to do is we wanted to invite different businesses and different organizations. One organization I'm really excited about is the Black Cowboy Museum in Rosenberg. A lot of people don't know about the Black Cowboy Museum, but it's a really, really historic museum located there in that great neighborhood, and it brings so many historical values to it. He's been seen all over from Netflix documentaries and pretty much every media publicity station here, an outlet here in Texas. A lot of people come to learn more about the Black Cowboy Museum, and what he's going to be doing at our resource fair is teaching people how to lasso up a horse, and it's a fake prop horse, but it's going to be a great activity that they can participate in. We're also going to have HIV and STD testing there. We're going to have blood pressure testing, different health and wellness clinics that are going to be there. We're also going to have tax preparedness and tax input for their income taxes. They can get services with that, information about that. And a lot of local restaurants and other organizations that are going to be a part of this resource fair that's going to be helping our community, not just our community, but our students as well are going to be able to participate in this resource fair. So we're really excited about it, and we're really excited to see the community members come on our beautiful campus located at Central to learn as much as they can about these organizations.
That's great. Sounds like a whole lot of stuff going on. That's really great. Now, how long have you been associated with this, Joseph?
So I've been associated with this program here for quite some time. So before I came over to HCC, I served as a journalist, a TV journalist for KPRC. And I was always instrumental in making sure that we told the stories of the community, the ethnic community. We have such a rich history here in Houston, Texas, with the third ward being right there, Emancipation Park also. And we have a great partnership with those areas, with the third ward as well as Emancipation Park. And I've done several stories with both different organizations. So I wanted to make sure that we incorporated the third ward, Community Clock, and Emancipation Park within this resource fair. And now that I'm working here at the Houston Community College, this is going to be one of the first times that we're doing this resource fair at Central, and one of the first times that I'm putting it on myself, being the coordinator of it all. So it's exciting for me, and I cannot wait to see how successful it's going to turn out.
Now, you guys are doing something with Mardi Gras on the Community Outreach Initiative. Tell me a little bit about how you're incorporating Mardi Gras with this.
A lot of people don't understand that Mardi Gras is also a huge cultural event that happens every single year during Black History Month. We celebrate Fat Tuesday. We celebrate all the different things that we love doing and that we love eating, the things that we love participating in before we go into the period of Lent. And that heads into Easter. So we are having two great events on our Central Campus to celebrate Mardi Gras. If you have probably did some research, you would know that it's really, really rooted in New Orleans culture. I'm from Louisiana, just to throw that out there. So I love celebrating Mardi Gras. We actually are kind of wearing some of the colors right now. You have your purple on, I have the yellow, all we're missing.
Hey man, I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready, brother. My summer's in New Orleans. The things I forgot, most people will never know. I used to go out, my uncles were, and my family were part of Zulus, and we celebrated. We don't miss parties in my family, and it was a great cultural experience. And the thing I loved about it is it was always very inclusive. It was always very inclusive. And of course, in New Orleans, nobody starves. Everybody can get some food. So it's always just been a wonderful event. And you're right. I didn't think about that. It does always fall during Black History Month.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we're having it right here at Central Campus, a huge celebration. We're going to do the first one February 20th from 11 to 1. And that's going to be happening in the student lounge on our Central Campus. There's going to be great things that people can come take part in there. King Cake, which is one of my favorites. And we're going to have a lot of great things incorporated into it. We're also trying to get a Zulu band down here to participate in this as well. And we are going to also have another event that's going to be taking place during Black History Month for Mardi Gras, and that's going to be on Fat Tuesday, which is going to be on the 21st. That one is going to be located in our San Jack Gymnasium. So a lot of people, if you missed the first event, you can come and check out this one here. So we're doing a lot of things to incorporate culture and just excitement and fun within this month.
Great. Now, will you guys need any volunteers for your day of service?
Yes, that's going to be another big thing that we're doing. Again, if a lot of people might have seen, this is again in partnership with Emancipation Park. We were going to have it during MLK Day of Service, but what happened was it started raining a lot during that time. So we wanted to push the event back a bit so that everybody can participate. So we're going to be cleaning up the park at Emancipation Park on February 25th. That's going to be happening from 9 o'clock in the morning until 1. We're looking for volunteers because it's such an easy thing to do to give back. And Emancipation Park, like we mentioned, is a great area with such historic value. It was the first area designated and created by freed slaves. And this is where they celebrated all of the different things that were told about African Americans. And we had culture incorporated into this park. It was the only place that they can come to celebrate who they really were without being discriminated against. So we wanted to give back to Emancipation Park and the Conservancy for everything that they've done. So that day we're looking for volunteers. It doesn't matter who you are, you can come out and celebrate. We want to be inclusive to everyone so they can really enjoy the celebration of being together and helping out, giving a helping hand.
Wow, that's great. Now, before we get out of here, we got about a minute left. The event collaboration, tell me a little bit about that.
We're looking for a lot of different events that we want to do throughout the rest of the year. And we want to do so with partnering with different organizations, whether it's here at HCC or around the community. So anyone who's looking to create an event and to maybe even partner up with us and even sponsor or give donations so that we can do something great for the community can reach out to me. My email is joseph.sam@hccs.edu. And I'm going to work with everyone and collaborate with you, not even on just your events, but for any events that we want to do together, not only at the central campus, but all around the community of Houston. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to creating new partnerships with several of the organizations here in Texas.
Great. One more time, real quick. How can they contact you if they want to volunteer or if they want to be a part of any of these things again?
Please reach out to me. You can do so by cell phone. My number is 337-706-6596, or you can do so by reaching out to my email at joseph.sam@hccs.edu. We are looking forward to helping you out and for you being a part of what we're doing in the community.
This gentleman's name is Joseph Sam. He is Community Outreach Coordinator at HCC Central College. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And also, thank you guys for joining us on the topic. For more information on these things, visit hccs.edu/podcast. Once again, that's hcc.edu/podcast. We know you have other alternatives in your viewing pleasure. We are truly honored that you chose us here at HCC. For the topic on HCC TV and all of the wonderful people who helped put this show together, I'm Parrish Murphy. We will see you next time.